What's good, peeps? It's your boy JP, and today we're reacting to a video by The Cloud called Down Bad Guy Tried Paying Her to Clap, but she was a virgin. So, we about to see what's going on with her and going on with them. And yeah, shout out to The Cloud. About to get into it.
I'm gonna story time about who I was dating, cause yeah. When you remove access, you realize a lot of men don't want you, okay? I made it very clear from the beginning to this man that I want to stay till marriage, and that probably won't change. It probably won't change. Like, I literally thought I was asexual before you. It's not gonna change, I promise you. Unless, like, I feel like you're the love of my life, the soul of my life. But either way, I still want to wait till marriage. Anyways, he told me he was fine with it. And I was like, okay, cool. We continue to go on our journey. And this man was taking me on dates every single week. Like, it was a plan made, a time made, flowers made, everything. One thing I won't do is sit up here and bash this man. Like, I'm not bashing him at all. It's just like, y'all will see.
Yo, damn, your boyfriend sounds horrible. I'm 6'2", by the way. I'm not gonna lie. This girl's beautiful. Like, I don't.
Nah, that's facts. Facts.
Usually, like, I'm not even trying to be in the horny type. She is beautiful. Like,
but it's nothing. It's run horny about compliment a beautiful woman. There's nothing wrong with that.
Her eyes. Like, look at her eyes, my nigga. And her hair. Sheesh.
It was on Valentine's Day. We went to this.
I hate period cramps.
It was really nice. He had flowers for me, Hello Kitty for me, all of that, whatever. And we would go on dates every week, and then we would have a study day every week. Anyways, we would have a study day and a date day. So we would like hang out twice a week. And I honestly, we were taking things slow, and I love that so much. Like, we went everywhere together, like everywhere. Like, this man showed me around New York, New Jersey. And we even had plans to go to Connecticut. Like, he was talking like, oh, like, in a few months, like, we're gonna go to Connecticut together. Like, oh, like, he would actively add me and everything, even if I didn't ask. Like, I didn't ask anything really. And he was also like a car head, so he was like, oh yeah, the car meets we're going to this summer, we're going to. Boy.
Yeah, nah, I'm not finna lie. Here's what he's trying to do. I'm gonna give y'all the playbook, right? I've seen this before. Okay, this is what he's trying to do. He's trying to lure you to sleep. A lot of girls will say, oh, I don't want to have sex. Oh, I'm staying celibate to marriage. Oh, I'm gonna do this, do that. They're really just putting up a front, all right? I genuinely think if you want to be celibate, you should be celibate. But
all right, sorry, y'all, I'm only eating grapes. Granted, that is probably true. What I don't get is with all the women in the world, if that is your goal, why are you doing all that to sleep with one person? If your goal is just sex, like, I'm just trying to have sex with her, maybe he's thinking like, man, if I crack her one time, she never gonna wanna. See, this is go back to where people think they can change you, and you can't change people. Like, people are who they are. And as a man, if a woman say, hey, this is where I'm at, you know, there's nothing wrong with, like, seeing if she might change her mind. But to go to those extents, I mean, she said dates every week or whatever, buying her flowers, talking about going to Connecticut, going to car meets. Like, you are trying to win this girl over. And that's probably not his only chick. He probably talking to other chicks then too. Because to be that invested in somebody and your goal is just to sleep with them, like, there ain't a lot of women you could just do that with that don't require all that. You know what I mean? That just as into having sex as you is. I don't see the purpose in doing that. I'm not saying don't treat her like that. Treat her like that if you genuinely like her like that. But to go to those extents is crazy to me. I don't know.
at the same time, some girls do that just to make him sound better, right? So here's what he thinks. You're celibate because you didn't find the right. That's what he's thinking. All right? Now here's the truth. I think she's just celibate. She's asexual. She doesn't want to have sex, right? But he thinks if he does enough nice for you, you'll give him the poom poom just because he's doing the nice. That's how this thinking, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If you want to look, advice for any, why am I giving advice? I don't give. Look, bro, that's some weirdo shit. If you want to have sex with a girl and she's made it clear she's not trying to have sex, move on.
Just like that. Like, it's no point. Not only is it disrespectful to her, but just on some real nigga shit. You just look like a complete loser. Like, bro, like, just go find somebody else. There's plenty of people out here that enjoy having casual sex just as much as you. So I'm confused on why. I mean, granted, look at it, right? But, hey, let's be real. Like, there's a lot of people out here. Like, it's not, bro, it's not that serious. He must have been one of those, like, super duper uber nice guys. Unless she was just, like, one of the girls he was dating. Unless she was just one of the girls he was dating and he was investing in them. But imagine you invested that much time into one girl and you got other girls. Nah, she has to be the only one. Ain't no way.
Don't try to lure her down. Don't try to, like, convince her to do it. That's just weirdo shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I knew he was going anywhere. I knew that shit was chalk when he said that. So he would add me into his plans with everything. I met his friends. I met his dad. I met his dog. I slept over at his dad's house. That was the day after.
That nigga did a lot.
After I met his friends because we went to Washington. Whatever. After
yeah,
all
I'm not
these
gonna lie. He's trying to lure you to sleep.
And that was our first sleepover at his dad's house, and he didn't ask me to do anything either. Like, we played the game, bro. We played Fortnite, and I had the time of my life. Like, we got Jamaican pasta. Oh, he had the dog. We was playing Fortnite. I was playing Fall Guys. Like, anyways,
sounds like an amazing day.
Literally 2 days after that, he drops me off because I was at his house for like 2 days. Like, I slept over for 2 days. And then he was like, I'll see you next week. And I was like, okay, I'll see you next week. So we seen each other that next week, and things were just getting a little bit, I don't know, it felt like dry. Like, he stopped asking me questions.
Here's what okay, I'm going to talk to you right now. This is what he did. This is what he thought, all right? He thought the day you was finna sleep over,
he was gonna
throw in the buns. That's what he thought. Now, he didn't want to push it on you, but he thought you was going to throw in the buns. And when he seen you wasn't, he got horny.
And realized all his investments went to waste. His fault.
You left the night after you left, probably stroked his meat. He was like, damn, why am I really wasting my time trying with this girl, bro? I want to have sex. I want to crack some shit. So he called up the old Thuder that he has in the phone, the old reliable one, the 5 out of 10, late night joint, cracked her, and he's like, yo, this is way better. That's what he said. That's what he was thinking.
I need one of them boomers. Boom. I'm about to look that up on Amazon. I need to invest in one of those. Anyway, go ahead.
In all reality, bro, I'm gonna keep it a beam. If you're a virgin, please just talk to virgins, bro. Don't talk to somebody who's been cracking shit, who's already used to having sex, because they're gonna try and pressure you to have sex. If you don't want to have sex, don't do that shit, my nigga.
I agree with that to an extent. Like, it just, you either have to, I wouldn't say necessarily you have to talk to virgins, but either you talk to born again Christians that want to revisit their virgin ways, or yeah, like he said, you just talk to virgins. Just keep it a dial out and talk to people in your realm to where that's not a conversation you even need to have. It just is understood because that's just something that y'all both get. You know what I mean? So, you know, kind of like my situation or my relationship is we both in the same field. So when people be asking me, man, how your girl be feeling when you be out doing shoots and stuff? I'm like she in the field too. Like, she get it. Like, it's not something that I just have to explain or have to get on the same page with. She just understand what this lifestyle is like, and she's in it too. So it's not. So when you dealing with somebody that's also in the same virginity realm you are in, you know, they just get it. You know, it's not something that you just gotta get. It just works. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Actively trying to get to know me, it felt like it was like I can say in silence, like I'm fine with silence, but it was the type of silence where it was like this man is waiting on something. I'm like, bro, like, what's up? Like, but anyways, I was just like, you know what? Maybe he's just having a silent day. But deep down, I knew this man didn't match my depth, but he was like he was sweet and he was basically giving me what I wanted at the time. Which honestly, that's my mistake. But you know, I thought he could level up to my depth. So, anyways, after our whole
Don't ever expect somebody.
My bad, I didn't mean to cut him off. He about to say some gems too. I was about to say, this is what happens when people think they can change people. He gonna level up to my depth. First of all, nobody's depth is higher than anybody else's. Maybe that's what he values. Maybe that's what you value. Y'all both are right in your own way. Y'all just not compatible. And ain't nobody need to level up to nothing else, or you need to level up to his, and he need to level up to yours. Is y'all just are not compatible. And what happens is a lot of us tend to find people we like certain things about them and think that because we like certain things about them that we can change the things we don't like into the things that we do like, and then now we got a complete Build-A-Bear ass nigga. That's not how this works.
To level up to you. That's what people do wrong. Never expect somebody to level up to you, bro. Never. Ever. Okay. Okay, let's get to this.
silent date, like I was just like, I don't know, I kind of like was just out of it because it's like, man, I don't know, I don't like how silent it is, like I don't. And he was like, okay, so like what do you want to do after the date? And like he was like, what do you feel like? You want to go to the city? You want to do this? You want to do that? I'm like, bro, let's just go home. Like, mind you, during this day he was like, oh, I have a surprise for you, and I'm like, okay, because I'm not gonna get excited when a man tells me he has a surprise for me. Like, I'm gonna just be like, okay, like show me. Like, I like actions over words. So we get to my house, and I guess he never picked up the surprise. And he was like, he was like, where do you see this going? And I'm like, I don't know, I guess a relationship, but I don't really have expectations on anything. And he was like, okay, well, I see this going into a relationship, so will you be my girlfriend? And the thing that kind of pissed me off the most is like he didn't ask me with anything, with no flowers, no nothing. Like,
all right, man. I know what type of girl this is, bro.
I do too, and I'm about to tell you because I'm gonna beat you to the punch. I don't even know what he about to say, but I'm gonna beat him to the punch. This is what it is. Key point number one, because this is the trick I want y'all all to understand. If you take this advice with you in life, you will go far. And I'm going to tell you, because it even applies to me, it applies to him, it applies to everybody. I'm all about philosophies that can go around the spectrum. It's true. So listen to this. Take this. If you let people talk long enough, they will tell on themselves every single time. If you let them talk long enough, they will tell on themselves. Unfortunately, that's what a lot of these TikTok think pieces are, that they end up just telling on themselves. I mean, I probably tell on myself too. The rule applies to everybody. This is why when you run into people that don't talk much or try to keep quiet or try not to reveal too much, because they know they're going to snitch on themselves. So it's just safer to just shut up and don't say nothing. Or you can't be read because people can't read you if you don't talk enough. So, so anyway, to beat him to the punch. First of all, she talked about how she wanted him to level up to her. And she was expecting him to level up to her. That's one. Now she's talking about he didn't ask me to be his girlfriend with no flowers, da-da-da-da-da. So what she's trying to say is, this is the man I want you to be. If you can't meet this, I don't like you. And respectfully, that's actually cool to have standards on what you want. There's nothing wrong with that. But to expect somebody to change to do that when they've showed you who they are, it's crazy. It's nothing wrong with compromise now. Now, some things can be compromised. But to change somebody's, I ain't gonna say DNA, but to change somebody's programming of who they are to the core, especially if it's not wrong. Like, to ask somebody to be your girlfriend without flowers isn't wrong. It's just subjective, right? So when you're doing something that's not wrong and it's just subjective, then it's just about it's just about perspective or preference. You know what I mean? So at that point, she's just trying to change him into the man she wants him to be, and he don't have to do that. Just how he can't change you into not being a virgin, you can also change him into being whatever type of dude that proposes with being a girlfriend with flowers, rings, and a Gucci bag. I ain't saying she need a Gucci bag, but I'm just saying. But let me see what he about to say. Hopefully I'm on the money.
I know what type of girl this is, bro. Nah, man. What are we talking about? You lost me. Yo. I was on your side until you said some shit like that. You lost me. What are we talking about, man? So you want him to compromise for you, right? Go up to your level. And then you also want him to, like, you're getting mad at him for not asking you to be his girl with gifts, like bearing gifts and perfumes and shit, and flowers and shit. What are we talking about, man? You lost me. I'm not gonna lie. You asking for too much, Gangy.
The thing is, she's not. But she's asking the wrong guy to do it. That's the problem. She's not asking for too much. That's what people get. She's not. If that's what she wants, she deserves to get that with the right guy. What happens is she didn't vet right? She didn't, and he did try to manipulate the situation too, so that's a part on that too. But when you vet correctly, all the stuff on the back end, you don't have to do. If you date, I mean, he was already giving her flowers, so maybe, you know what, she might have had a point, because if you was already doing that for the fun of it, why all of a sudden when you ask her to be your girlfriend, you're not doing it? But at the same time, that's still a preference. That's a conversation y'all need to have. Like, it would be nice if you had asked me with some flowers, kind of similar to what you was doing before, figure out why he didn't do it. And then you would beat him to the punch. Because we still ain't got to the part where he paid. Because that's what the title say. Hopefully that's what's going on.
Be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Yo, whatever happens past this, we know why. I'm not gonna lie. We know why.
You don't have to ask me with like a whole grand gesture, but the fact that you can plan a date and do all this, take me on multiple dates, and you ask me to be your girlfriend in the car. But
what's wrong with that?
Okay. No, I get it from her point of view. Like, you was doing a whole lot at the beginning, then all of a sudden you did the grand announcement, like in the car. No. I know he's trying to play defensive on the dude's side, but I get it. I get it. The problem is you got the wrong guy. You thought you had the right guy, and you didn't. And this is your time to find out. But what you do from here, let us know if you really standing on business. A lot of people don't. So we're going to see what's up. You know what I mean? But get it. Like I said, if you do a lot of the front work in the front, in the beginning, a lot of this stuff you can avoid. Granted, he was faking the funk, so this might not have been the case in this situation. But in most situations, people, like I say, talk enough, they'll tell you who they is.
Yeah, nah, man. I ain't, yo, what? Okay. Yeah, girls like this, bro, stay away. If she's demanding the world, and she ain't give you nothing back, stay away. Cause now,
and she ain't giving him nothing back, you definitely tripping. Like, now if she ain't did nothing for you in return, I ain't saying she gotta give you the booty, but whatever else you value, if she can't give you that, you definitely bugging by doing all that. You doing too much.
Once did she say something she did for him? Not once in this whole thing.
She didn't.
Did she say she's doing something for him? Yo, guys, don't ever talk to girls like this, bro. Cause, nah, man, that's too much, bro. I'm not finna lie. You not doing anything for him. You not buying him perfume, some clothes. You feel me? You not.
Because if she was doing that, she would have definitely mentioned that somewhere in this video already. But maybe we got time. We'll see.
You feel me? Bringing him lunch occasionally. You feel me? I understand you don't want to do the sex thing. You already agree with that. We're not talking about that. But you expect him bearing gifts, and you ain't gonna give him a gift either? Nigga, what are we talking about, man? Nah, bro.
I was like, yes. Okay, so then 30 seconds after, guys, you know what he says? Do you have an estimate on when you want to lose your... And I'm like, bro, we just started dating. He said, I cannot have a relationship without sex. I'm like, I said this to you in the beginning that I'm...
Go ahead, bro. I was about to say, that's Buddy's fault. Like and this is where he think he can change somebody, and you cannot do that. You cannot change them. Take them as they are. You can inspire them to change. You cannot change them.
Right. I was right. I was right. I was right.
Not ready for that. And
I was right. I don't know why she shouldn't be mad for him asking, but at the same time, buddy, she told you already before this shit happened.
From the get-go.
She waiting till marriage. If a girl tells you she is waiting till marriage and you don't want to wait till marriage, don't talk to her. You cannot convince this girl to not wait till marriage, my nigga. And if you can convince her to compromise her morals for you, you don't want that either, because she just lied to you. So now she's untrustworthy. She's undisciplined. I thought
context is definitely where that plays in, because sometimes you can be inspirational enough, you could be that nigga and just get her to do that, but all this is with context. If you was able to get her to change that super soon, then yeah, when he said go. But if this was a long stretch and it was years in and she decided, nah, I think you can rock with that, I think that's cool, because you just inspired her to change her mind.
She was waiting till marriage. Why did you fold for me? What are we talking about? You don't want that. Stay away from that if that's not your lifestyle. If that's not your lifestyle, stay away from that. But what he tried to do, he thought all of these gifts, these dates, these sleepovers, he was going to get her to fold. She did not. I'm telling you, bro, if it doesn't align, don't force it. If it doesn't feel right, don't force it.
Just kept going on for 20 minutes, and I'm I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. And he was can we at least be friends? I'm no, I don't need friends. He was you're so cold, you're so heartless. We spent all this time together, and you're really just willing to let me go like that. And I'm bro, what are you talking about? Mind you, we're holding hands this whole time. After 20 minutes of this man just going on, I let go of his hand, and he looked at me. It looked like he had, I'm not even gonna say it, but
I don't think she liked this nigga either. I'm gonna keep it a man. I can always tell when a girl likes a guy or when a girl likes me. I don't think she really liked him. She liked what he was doing for her. She loved what he was doing for her. She doesn't like him now.
And that can be very true, because a lot of times if she really liked him, not saying she would have compromised her morals, but what she would have did, she would have still wanted to see if there was a possibility he had changed his mind before blasting him on social media. You know what I mean? Because once you do this, there's no going back, right? And she knows that. So if she did that, that means she has lost all hope. Whether she either lost hope or she just didn't care to begin with. So girls that really do like you gonna hang on to hope a little bit longer before they're good to blasting you on social media. They gonna hope some things change and keep it to themselves if they really like you like that. And vice versa. It goes the same way the other way around. So man, woman, don't really matter. If people like you, they gonna hold off before they start doing some reckless stuff. Unless they just doing it out of emotion. But even then, they'll turn back around and try to make up for it. So people just operate like that.
And you can tell. Nowhere in this did they try to salvage this. Nowhere in this.
Right. Exactly.
Now again, Buddy built this shit off a false foundation. If you couldn't get into no relationship without having sex, why are you dating this girl?
Exactly. I can't have a relationship without sex. Then you should have found somebody that was with that. It was really that simple, bro. He was simple.
Why are you trying to date this girl? What are we talking about? So you fucked up too. But this girl, she didn't like this guy. She liked the gifts. She liked the energy. She liked the dates. This is why I tell niggas, bro. Never. I don't care how much money you are. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much motion you got. You always start off and lead with. Don't ever spend a lot of money on a girl at the start of the relationship, because that's what she's gonna expect. I'm gonna keep it a bean. You over here going on dates, talking about I'm finna take her on a trip, nigga. She's not here for you. She's here for the opportunity, because he's finna pay for all of that. Okay, why wouldn't she be with him?
Right.
You say you're gonna take me to Peru, to Bora Bora, to Hawaii. I haven't touched my wallet this whole time. We've been dating for 2 months. We go on a date every single week. I haven't touched my wallet. You a free meal ticket, nigga. You can't lead like that. You can't lead like that, bro. If you really want to date a girl and you want to see if she likes you for you, car dates. Take her to Wendy's. Take her to McDonald's. I don't even like that shit. But if you really want to see if a girl likes you for you, do stuff without revolving money. It's all she...
That is true. That is true. But this is what I would say with the money. And I'm going to cut it after this and y'all can watch the rest of his video because it's taking too long. This video already long. If you're not a guy that live lavish lifestyles, don't start off like that. If you a guy that like on your everyday thing, on the days you decide to eat out and do something decent, you go to BJ's, then you take her ass to BJ's. If you ain't a Steak 48, and for us Houston folks, if you from Houston, you know what Steak 48 and High Rock, right? If you a Steak 48 type of nigga, and that's you on a regular, then take her to Steak 48. If that's your peak, maybe you don't gotta take it there up front. You can start off something similar and then max out there. But if you ain't a Steak 48 nigga, I don't care if it's on your best day. Don't take it to Steak 48 unless y'all are in a committed relationship. Then that's a whole different conversation. Cause now y'all know how each other rock and you know what each other's pockets look like. But if you're just dating, you do not, under no circumstances, under none, if you are not a Steak 48 nigga, do not take her to Steak 48 type shit. You stay in your bar park so she know what to expect from you. And if she can't rock with that, then find somebody that will. It's just that simple. But I'm gonna let y'all finish this. Shout out to the boy, The Cloud. That's an interesting name though. It's weird to kind of, it don't roll off the tongue, but shout out to him. He was dropping some gems for real. So yeah, y'all be wary. Y'all be wary. Do better at picking people that's more compatible. That's the goal. Get anything from this, get compatibility. Compatibility. Not changing nobody. Compatibility. Anyway, hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time, I'm out. Deuce.